Hey, what's up, y'all? Just wanted to come in and do I just gotta get some stuff off of my mind, if you know what I mean. We all have days like that. And I've even seen it on YouTube where people will say, well, who are you to give advice because you're not in this certain situation, or especially when it comes down to relationships. Like, if you're not married, you can't give relationship advice. Or, if you're not a makeup artist, then you can't give advice on, what makeup or whatever. So I just wanted to kind of come on here and guess a little bit of venting and a little bit of sharing and just a little bit of understanding, basically, because I know that many of us have come across this, especially the ones that do the videos here. And my thing is this: advice is nothing but experience. That's what it is to me, whether you've been married or not. If you've been in a relationship, and especially for women, we always tend to wear the wife hat even though you're not married. So if he becomes your husband, then you want him to know that, hey, I got you. This is what I know how to do. So to me, and I don't know, I may be saying it wrong, or maybe not making myself clear, but I think all advice is one's experience in those shoes. Like, you can't really explain to someone how it is to give birth unless you give birth yourself. So I think anyone that's experienced something, and if that advice is coming from a warm place in your heart, like it's really genuine, and you're not guiding someone somewhere you wouldn't want to go. Like, come say the relationship, right? I'm not married, never been married. I've been close to being married, but no cigar. Okay, but that does not exclude me from being able to give you sound advice in your marriage, because I have married people come to me and ask me, questions about, and it's mostly the ladies that do that. What should I do about so and so and so and so? I'm not the type of person that's going to tell you to leave your marriage. Who am I to do that? I can't do that. No one should do that unless it's an abusive relationship and that person is not willing to go and get help. And the help that this person would need to be, one, from God, okay, and two, a counselor. Because at not any time do I believe that no one can change. I believe everybody can change, but that's up to that person within themselves. And a true person that wants to change only can do that by the hands of God. Okay, so let me make that very clear. But back to what I was saying is, giving relationship advice, I would never tell anybody to leave their spouse. Because that, you don't know both sides. You're not living in the household with these people on a day-to-day basis. So you don't have the capability, you don't have the foresight to tell someone that they should leave that person. Once upon a time, it used to be, well, you don't take no advice, or you married women shouldn't run around with single women, and you don't take advice from a single woman if you married, or that sort of thing. Like I said, if that person is giving that advice to you solely out of love and concern, and also, this is really key to me, if they are a God-fearing person, then you should be able to take that advice from them wholeheartedly. Okay? Because when you walk the path with the Lord, then you won't do anything that's going to be harmful or say anything that's harmful to that person. You know, you can give cooking advice and, you know, how to make this or whatever. But most of the time it comes straight down to relationship advice. And so me ending this video is simply trusting God, trust in your instincts, know what you feel is right, how you've been raised, the people around you, you know, the things that you see, and use that to incorporate in the specific situation that you might be in your relationship. So if anybody ever tells you, oh girl, honey, yes, honey, you need to dump him and leave him, be careful and what their motives are. Okay? Because it could sound like that they're giving you good advice and that they have your best interest at heart, but look at their life. Look at their life. Now, I've never been married, but I've always held long-term relationships, 5 and 6 year relationships. So look at that person and see, you know, how often are they changing up someone that they're dating. You understand what I'm saying? If they have been married, how long did they stay in the marriage? Did they give it what they needed to give it as far as time was concerned? Because, I mean, let's face it, ladies, there's no perfect no one. Even men, there's no perfect woman. So you have to look at the person that you're dealing with and see if this person is worth giving any more time to before you throw in the towel. Because too many people get married excuse me, and then run and get a divorce. Where's the stamina? Where is the, you know, work through it and see what we can come out with? Where is that? You know, as soon as it's a problem, oh, well, you left your drawers on the floor, I want a divorce. Really? So yeah, I'm going off into a whole nother situation. But the bottom line is, anyone can give advice as long as it's sound advice and it's coming from God and what His standards should be, or what He wants it to be, not what man has deemed it to be. Because if we do that, we're going to end up in the wrong place. All right? So that's what I can actually end this vlog off with, is make sure that if God gives His stamp of approval, you're probably good. So in my opinion, if the person is giving that type of advice, you should be good to go. Let me know what you guys think and put that in the bottom. You know how I roll. Make sure to subscribe to my beauty channel if you're not already over there. It's G Fancy Beauty. YouTube, of course. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all in a bit. Bye. See you later.